to right field. You can kiss it goodbye.
And welcome to another exciting edition of Coronavirus Baseball League Game of the Week. Tonight's game is going to be brought to you from beautiful Hezekiah's Back 40 in Intercourse, Pennsylvania. This is truly one of the crown jewels of the Coronavirus Baseball League. Tonight's game will be featuring the visiting Tamaqua Swallows coming in at 19 wins, 16 losses, taking on the hometown Intercourse Schnitzelmachrs, who are 16 and 18. The Schnitzelmachrs have recovered from a disastrous 0-6 start and are now in playoff contention once again. We expect over 90,000 Amish fans here at the Back 40 as we get ready for the Intercourse National Anthem to be followed by the lineups for both teams. Leading off for the visiting Tamaqua Swallows will be Mike Hargrove at first base. Batting second will be center fielder Lee Mazzilli. Batting third for the Swallows will be Jose Cruz, the left fielder. Champ Summers will be in right field batting cleanup. In the fifth position will be Ken Oberkfell, the second baseman. Carlton Fisk, the catcher, will be batting sixth. Glenn Hoffman at third base will be batting seventh. Batting in the eighth spot will be Ozzie Smith, the shortstop, and the pitcher, Ferguson Jenkins, will be pitching and batting ninth. For the hometown Intercourse Schnitzelmachrs, they have Fred Lynn leading off in center field, to be followed by Terry Poole in left field batting second. Alan Trammell, the shortstop, will be batting third. Cecil Cooper, the first baseman, will be batting cleanup. Tony Armas, the right fielder, will be batting fifth. Ken Reitz will be at third base batting sixth. Manny Trios at second base batting seventh. Rick Dempsey, the catcher, batting eighth. And the pitcher, Bob Welch, will be batting ninth. Lineup cards are signed by both managers, and we are ready to get underway here at Hezekiah's Back 40. All right, we're ready to get underway. Count Sensendorfer is behind home plate calling balls and strikes. Bud Miller at first, Dr. Hanna at second, Chief Zimmer at third base. And the leadoff batter is Mike Hargrove, who steps in batting .319. Hargrove swings on the pitch. Trio is over. It's a pop-up, and first out is recorded. Lee Mazzilli steps in now batting .203, 4 homers, 13 RBIs. Hits one towards the outfield. Trio running hard and snares it out in the short right field for the out, and there's 2 gone. Up now, Jose Cruz. Cruz batting 190. I'm sorry, 226. 2 homers, 6 RBIs. And he hits a fly ball to center, and it's 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score. Freddie Lynn leading off, batting .266. 2 homers, 10 RBIs. Hits a fly ball to Cruz. In left field, Cruz makes the grab. Jenkins on the mound, 2-3 record, 3.24 ERA. With 1 out, here's a pitch to Terry Poole. Poole checks a swing, but the appeal, and no, he's went around. So there's 2 outs, and Alan Trammell steps in. Trammell watches that one go by as Jenkins puts it on the black, and it's 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the first. We head to the second. No score. Bob Welch, 5-2, 3.30 ERA. Facing Champ Summers, who's batting .184. And Summers watches it go by as Welch records his first strikeout. Up now is Ken Oberkfell. Oberkfell hitting .311, 1 homer, 14 RBIs. And he hits this one right up the middle, right into the waiting glove of Freddie Lynn. But Oberkfell is on at first with a single, and up now is Carlton Fisk. Fisk hitting .252, 3 homers, 22 RBIs, leads the team in that category. He tops this one out in front of the plate. Dempsey takes it, throws to second for 1. The throw to first, not in time to get the speedy Carlton Fisk. Fisk has 4 stolen bases on the season, so Welch is going to have to watch him. Glenn Hoffman up to bat now, hitting .259. No homers, 11 RBIs. And he lofts a fly ball into center field. Fred Lynn is there to make the easy grab, and there's no score. Head to the bottom of the second. Cecil Cooper leading off. Cooper 2 homers last game against Tamaqua. And he crushes this one into center field. A long home run for Cecil Cooper. And look at that. Jenkins is just glaring at him as Cooper is taunting him going around the bases. Jenkins not happy at all. That's home run number 11 for Cooper for this year. Up now, Tony Armas. Armas batting .307, 6 homers, 14 RBIs. And he hits it to third. Hoffman up with it across the diamond, and he's retired. Up now, Kenny Wrights. Wrights hitting .224, 1 homer, 10 RBIs. Fly ball to center field. Mazzilli has it, and there's 2 gone. It's Manny Trio hitting .211, 1 homer, 6 RBIs. And Trio watches it go right down the middle. Jenkins strikes him out. 3rd strikeout of the game for Jenkins. We go to the third, 1-0 Intercourse. Ozzie Smith steps in, hitting .231. No homers, 8 RBIs. Welch delivers, and Smith watches a curveball go by for strike 3. There's 1 out here in the third as Fergie Jenkins comes to the plate. And Jenkins, it's a sinking line drive, but Trammell is there and makes the catch. And there's 2 away for Mike Hargrove, who popped up in the first inning off of Welch. It's a ground ball, second base, third base. Ken Wrights up with it. Over to first, Cooper. And that's the inning here in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Intercourse leading at 1-0 on the home run by Cooper. Pitch from Jenkins to Dempsey. Dempsey hitting .290 with 3 homers, 13 RBIs, but froze him and struck him out. Up now, Bob Welch. And Welch with 1 out crushes this one into the gap. That's going to be good for extra bases. He goes into second, and Intercourse has a man on second base with 1 out to Freddie Lynn, who flied out in the first inning. It's the pitch to Lynn. And Lynn hits this one over the head of Mazzilli. That one's going to the wall. Welch scores easily. Lynn gets into third base with a stand-up triple, and it's 2-0 Intercourse. And the Tamaqua Swallows bring the infield in now to try to stop any more runs from scoring. Terry Poole struck out in his first at-bat, comes up, and Jenkins pulls the trigger on him and strikes him out, and there's 2 away. Infield moving back now. Alan Trammell steps up. struck out in the first. And he hits a fly ball into left field. Cruz has it, and Lynn is stranded at third base. The final out of the innings recorded, and after 3, it's 2-0 Schnitzelmachrs. Lee Mazzilli stepping up to lead off in the 4th inning for the Swallows. Mazzilli takes a mighty cut, but goes down as Bob Welch records his 3rd strikeout. And 1 out, it's Jose Cruz. Cruz hitting .224. Left-hand hitting Cruz pulls this one to right field. Armas coming over near the cow and makes the catch. With 2 outs, Champ Summers will step in. Summers again batting from the left side, and Welch sets him down on strikes, swinging, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Schnitzelmachrs lead at 2-0. Cooper leading off. And here's the pitch. Oh, it bounces off of his helmet. Jenkins hit Cooper. I think that was for the showboating on the home run the last time. Jenkins was not happy, and he let Cooper know it. Oh, Cooper trots down to first base. Jenkins just glaring at him. Cooper saying something from first. And it looks like he might be going. He's breaking on the pitch. And Fisk taking a long time deciding whether he's going to throw or not. Does throw, but it was not very good, and Cooper is in at second base with the stolen base. So nobody out, runner in scoring position. Tony Armas is at the plate. And the pitch from Jenkins, and he strikes out Armas for strikeout number 6 in the evening. 1 down, Ken Reitz. And Reitz watches that one go by, so Jenkins records another K. With 2 outs, Manny Trio steps in. The pitch to Trio. And he lofts a fly ball into left field. Cruz there for the easy out. And the side is retired. So after 4, it's 2-0 Schnitzelmachrs. Kenny Oberkfell leading off, to be followed by Fisk and Hoffman. Oberkfell 1 for 1. And Welch gets Oberkfell swinging. The first out is recorded. And here's Carlton Fisk. The delivery from Welch. It's coming in. And oh, that bounces off of Fisk's head. So Welch comes headhunting, and Count Sensendorfer comes out and points a finger to Welch and gives him a warning. He's trying to end this shenanigans right now before it gets any further. So Fisk trots down to first, a threat to steal. Has 4 stolen bases on the season. Glenn Hoffman digging in now. Hoffman flied out in the 2nd inning. Steps up and hits a ground ball to Alan Trammell, a 2-hopper. This has double play ball written all over it. And it's a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. And we go to the bottom of the 5th with the Schnitzelmachrs up 2-0. And Rick Dempsey leading off. Dempsey swings at a fastball and misses. Strike 3 and the 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitcher Bob Welch doubled his first time up. Hits this one past the mound and into the outfield. Welch has himself the 2nd hit of the game. Fred Lynn steps up, who tripled last time up. Lofts a fly ball into left field, opposite direction, and Cruz has it. So 2 down. Terry Poole. Poole 0 for 2, struck out twice. And taps this one right back to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Hargrove at first. And Intercourse is retired in the 5th. We go to the 6th with the Schnitzelmachrs leading 2-0. Ozzie Smith leading off for Tamaqua. And he slaps a line drive single into center field. Smith, a threat to go. He's amongst the leaders in stolen bases. I think he's second only to Ricky Henderson in the league. Leads Tamaqua with stolen bases. He's inching away from the base. And it looks like he's going, and he does, and he's in there. Another stolen base for Ozzie Smith. Smith stole home earlier this season. I believe the only player in the Coronavirus League, at least this year, that's done that. Fergie Jenkins coming to the plate now with a runner at second base, nobody out. Chance to help himself here at the plate. He squares off, lays the bunt down. It looks good. They look over to third, but I don't think there's any chance to get Smith going to third base. And so Cooper then goes to first base with it. He thought about it, but then went and took the shore out at first. So Smith moves to third. There's one out, and the Schnitzelmachrs bring the corners in. Trio and Trammell playing back. Pitch to Hargrove. And he swings and misses. Strike three. There's 2 outs now. That's strikeout number 6 for Welch. Lee Mazzilli steps up, trying to get that run in. Smith dancing off third. Is he going to try to steal again? Mazzilli looking over at the coach. And the pitch. He pulls a pitch into right field. Armas coming over, makes the grab, and the side is retired. So nothing across for Tamaqua in the 6th. We go to the bottom half of the inning with the Schnitzelmachrs holding that 2-0 lead. Up now is Alan Trammell. Trammell 0 for 2 tonight. Flies harmlessly to Cruz in left field, and there's 1 away. Up now, Cecil Cooper. Cooper with 3 home runs in the last 2 games. Jenkins hit him the last time up to send him a message. And Cooper punches this one into left field. It's deep, but Cruz is there and hauls it in. And there's 2 gone here in the 6th. Up now, Tony Armas. Armas 0 for 2. Slaps one into center field, a rope that falls in front of Mazzilli. Wright's rounding first and is on with a 2-out single. Armas is on with a 2-out single as Wrights comes to the plate. And Wrights slaps a pop-up down the line. Hoffman giving chase in foul territory and makes the grab. And that does it in the 6th for Intercourse. We head to the 7th, 2-0. Jose Cruz 0 for 2. And Cruz slaps a base hit into right field. So Tamaqua with the leadoff man aboard here in the 7th. And Champ Summers 0 for 2, struck out twice. Watches the pitch go by, and it's ball 4. Counts Sensendorfer. Calls it a ball, and Summers trots down to first, and Tamaqua has something cooking here in the 7th. 2-1, nobody out. Ken Oberkfell at the plate. Oberkfell, very good bunter. Let's see if they have him square off, and they do. He squares off to bunt. Fielded by Welch. Welch just goes to first base, and Cruz and Summers advance. So there's now 2 runners in scoring position for Carlton Fisk, who leads Tamaqua in RBIs. Intercourse bring the corners in. There's the pitch. And Fisk pops it up. Trammell calling for it. Summers and Cruz have to hold, and there's 2 gone now here in the 7th inning as Glenn Hoffman steps up. Hoffman batting .255, no homers, 11 RBIs, 0 for 2 tonight. And hits this one into left field. Poole ranging over, hauls it in. And we head to the bottom of the 7th inning with the Intercourse Schnitzelmachrs still leading 2-0. A well-pitched game by both Jenkins and Welch here tonight. And up to bat is Trio. Trio, who's 0 for 2, hits this one sharply to Hoffman. Hoffman's over quickly and makes the grab. 1 down to Rick Dempsey. Dempsey, fly ball into center field. Lee Mazzilli drifting in, makes the catch. With 2 outs, it's Bob Welch coming to the plate. Welch 2 for 2, one of the better hitting pitchers in the league, and pitching a great game here so far tonight. There's the delivery from Jenkins, and Welch hits this one on the ground. Hargrove has it though. Waves off Jenkins and takes it to the bag himself, and the Intercourse Schnitzelmachrs are retired in the 7th. We head to the 8th with Intercourse up 2-0, and leading off for Tamaqua is Ozzie Smith, who's 1 for 2. Smith, fly ball center field. Lynn makes the catch. And with 1 out, Fergie Jenkins due up, but with 1 out here in the 8th inning and they're trailing by 2, I think we're going to see a pinch hitter for Jenkins. Looks like Rick Peters grabbing a bat. And yes, that is Peters, and he does come out to the plate to pinch hit. Peters batting .195 for Tamaqua. The pitch from Welch, and Peters pops it up. Trio in the grass in short right field makes the grab, and there's 2 gone here in the 8th inning. In the top of the order, Mike Hargrove stepping in. Hargrove 0 for 3 against Welch. But he slaps a single into right field this time, and with 2 outs, Tamaqua has a tying run coming to the plate, and Lee Mazzilli. Mazzilli, 4 homers, 13 RBIs, has some power. Welch staring in, delivers. And here's the pitch. It's a long drive to the left, but Poole is there for the catch by the barn, and the side is retired here in the 8th. Nothing across, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. Intercourse continues to lead 2-0. As Tamaqua is bringing in a new pitcher. Call to the bullpen, and it's going to be Grant Jackson coming in. Left-hander Grant Jackson. His job will be to hold Intercourse here in the 8th to give the Tamaqua batsman a chance in the 9th to tie it. Jackson, a free agent pickup for Tamaqua to provide them some badly needed left-handed bullpen help. He induces Fred Lynn to hit a ground ball to Smith. It's short. Smith backhands it over to Hargrove, and they get Fred Lynn for the first out here in the bottom of the 8th. Up now is Terry Poole. Poole, who struck out in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd, grounded out in the 5th inning. Stepping in, Jackson just looking in, trying to get the sign from Fisk to see how to pitch to Poole. Very, very methodical work being done by Jackson. Here's the pitch, and Poole hits it over to Oberkfell, who makes the catch, and Poole is retired. 2 gone, and here's Alan Trammell. Trammell, fly ball right field. McBride, who came into the game as a defensive replacement in the 8th, makes the grab, and the side is retired. So we head to the 9th. It's 2-0 Intercourse. Tamaqua has Jose Cruz leading off, to be followed by McBride and then Oberkfell. Cruz swings, hits one on the ground to second. Trio up with it over to first, and Cruz is retired for the first out here in the 9th. With 1 out, Bake McBride steps in. McBride hitting .370 for Tamaqua, 3 homers, 8 RBIs. He hits this one foul territory. Dempsey comes over, rips off his mask, makes the catch, and there's quickly 2 outs. Tamaqua down to their final out. Ken Oberkfell. Singled, struck out, sacrificed. He hits a grounder to third. Wrights plays it on 1 hop. Over to Cooper, and they get Wrights. The game is over. Your final score is Intercourse 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Tamaqua, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. The winner, Bob Welch, goes 6-2. Fergie Jenkins takes the loss. He's 2-4. Great game pitched between both pitchers, and it's tough that one or the other had to lose that one, but it's a well-played game, and Tamaqua now goes back home to play a 4-game series with the Ellicott Ski Bums at King Edward Field. So your final score again here from Hezekiah's Back 40 in Intercourse, Pennsylvania, is the Intercourse Schnitzelmachrs 2, the Tamaqua Swallows nothing. This has been another fine ball game in the Coronavirus Baseball League, and we will be back again on the air with another game of the week in the future.